Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you own a Ram diesel truck, especially one from the last decade or so, you might have seen a dreaded check engine light pop up. You plug in your scanner and boom, the code P20EE hits you. It says SCR NOx, catalyst efficiency below threshold. Sounds complicated, right? Don't worry, we're going to break it all down today. Explain what it means, what causes it, and how you can fix it without breaking the bank. So, what exactly is this P20EE code? Let's start with the basics. SCR stands for Selective Catalytic Reduction. This is a critical part of your truck's exhaust system, designed to reduce harmful nitrogen oxides, or NOx, coming out of your tailpipe. Think of it as your truck's personal environmental superhero. The system injects diesel exhaust fluid, or DEF, into the exhaust stream. When this fluid heats up, it turns into ammonia, which then reacts inside the SCR catalyst to convert the NOx into harmless nitrogen and water. The P20EE code pops up when your truck's computer, the PC, detects that this process isn't working as efficiently as it should. It uses NOx sensors before and after the SCR catalyst to measure how much NOx is being converted. If the reduction isn't meeting the manufacturer's specified threshold, it triggers the check engine light and that P20EE code. It's basically your truck telling you, hey, my emission system is having a problem, and we need to look into it. Now, for the big question. What causes this? Well, it's not always a straightforward answer. The most common culprit is actually the DEF itself. Poor quality DEF, contaminated DEF, or DEF, that's old and has crystallized, can wreak havoc on the system. It can clog the injector lines, and even the catalyst itself. Always use high-quality, fresh DEF from a sealed container. Don't let it sit for more than a year. And definitely do UNT top off your tank with a jug that has been open in your garage for months. Another frequent cause is a faulty DEF injector. This little guy is responsible for spraying the precise amount of DEF into the exhaust. If it gets clogged with crystallized DEF or just fails electronically, the whole SCR process falls apart. Sometimes you can clean them, but often replacement is the best bet. Next up, we have the NOx sensors. Your truck has at least two of them, one upstream and one downstream of the SCR catalyst. These sensors are what tell the computer if the system is working. If one of these sensors fails or starts giving inaccurate readings, the computer might think the catalyst isn't efficient, even if it is. So, a bad sensor can trick the system into throwing a P20EE code. Of course, we can't ignore the SCR catalyst itself. While it's designed to last a long time, it can become contaminated, clogged, or poisoned over time, especially if you've had issues with bad DEF or a faulty injector. This is usually one of the more expensive parts to replace, so we typically rule out everything else first. So, how do you diagnose this? First, check your DEF quality and age. If it's suspect, drain it and refill with fresh high-quality fluid. Next, visually inspect the DEF injector for white, crusty buildup. That's crystallized urea. You can try cleaning it, but be gently. After that, you'd want to use a good diagnostic scan tool that can read live data. You can monitor the NOx sensor readings to see if they are plausible. A good scanner can also run a manual DEF system test, which can help pinpoint if the injector is working or if there's a pressure issue. If all of that checks out, the focus might shift to the SCR catalyst. A dealership or a well-equipped shop can perform an SCR efficiency test to determine the health of the catalyst itself. Don't just jump to replacing the catalyst. It's often the last resort after confirming all other components are working correctly. Sometimes, even a simple software update from the manufacturer can resolve false P20EE codes. So it's always worth checking for any available updates for your truck's computer. Fixing a P20EE code is a process of elimination. Start with the simplest and cheapest things first, your DEF. Then move on to inspecting and testing components like the injector and sensors. By being methodical, you can often solve this problem without having to replace the most expensive parts. I hope this helps you understand the P20EE code a little better. It can be intimidating, but with the right knowledge, you can tackle it head on. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more diesel tips and tricks. Drop a comment below if you've ever dealt with this code and what your fix was. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.